While heat engines were some of the first systems investigated where one can observe the transformation of chemical energy into heat and mechanical energy, we have now come to understand that living organisms and their cells are engines of a sort too. They also transform energy, that is, the chemical energy of food we ingest, into heat and work. Work can be mechanical work, as is produced by muscle fibers, or electrical work, which can be associated with the transport of ions through ion pumps, or the transfer of electrical signals along the axon of a neuron. So many of the equations derived by Carnot, Joule, Clausius, and Thomson are equally applicable to heat engines and living organisms. In the life sciences, we call this area of study bioenergetics. Heat engine, biological engines, and many chemically reactive systems also share the common characteristics that they often rely on the use of gases. That is why we will spend some time reviewing the perfect or ideal gas model. In the heat engine, air is involved in the combustion of coal or wood, and is also involved in the production of mechanical work through its compression and expansion behavior. In biological systems such as animals, oxygen, a gas, is also necessary for the oxidation reaction associated with the process of digestion and the production of energy. Gases play also a very important role in helping us understand the behavior of more complex systems. For instance, we will see in the second part of Chapter 3 that we can learn about the thermodynamic properties of solute and solvent molecules in solutions by studying the behavior of these molecules in the vapor phase in equilibrium with the solution. For instance, when you consider a pure solvent at some temperature, we will learn in the first part of Chapter 3 that it exhibits a specific vapor pressure at that temperature. However, when you add a solute to the solvent, thereby making a solution, we will note that the solvent vapor pressure decreases, at least initially, in proportion to the amount of added solute. So, by studying the vapor pressure of the solvent, we can learn about the solute concentration in solution. Similarly, we will show in our discussion of the phenomenon of osmosis that we can relate the concentration of solute species outside the cell to that inside the cell. So, simplifying just a little bit to make an important point, when we study the thermodynamic properties of the vapor or gas phase in equilibrium with a solution containing some biological cells, we can learn about some of the thermodynamic properties of these biological cells. This is one of the main reasons why we will be studying the behavior of vapors and the characteristics of the liquid-vapor equilibrium for pure substances and their solutions.